All right, picture this. You're a fisherman, all alone out at sea. Suddenly, this thick, heavy fog rolls in, and you're completely lost. Then, out of the mist, you bump into this beautiful, modern yacht. It feels like salvation, right? A sign of hope. But what if the boat is totally empty? Or, even worse, what if it only seems empty? That's the chilling setup for the 2018 thriller, The Boat.
And that's the question this film really gets under your skin with. What's scarier, being totally, hopelessly alone in the middle of a vast ocean, or slowly realizing that you're not? Well, our main character is about to find out the hard way.
So, our story kicks off with a fisherman, a guy named John. For him, it's just another day on the water, totally routine. Or so he thinks. This right here is the moment his entire world gets turned upside down.
So there he is, out on his small fishing boat when this incredibly thick fog just rolls in out of nowhere, completely blinding him. He's adrift, he's lost, and then, thump, he bumps into something. It's a much bigger, modern yacht. He calls out, but there's no answer. So he ties his boat to it and cautiously climbs aboard, just hoping to find someone, anyone, or at least get his bearings.
And this is where things start to get really creepy. The boat is in perfect condition. There's fresh food sitting on a table. Clothes are neatly folded. It seriously looks like the crew just, poof, vanished into thin air. It's a ghost ship, but with all the signs of life still there, just no people.
So what started as a search for help, that mission very quickly turns into a desperate fight for his own life. He goes from being a potential rescuer to an unwilling prisoner.
In a blink of an eye, everything changes. John goes back on deck to check on his boat, and the fog is gone. Just like that. The sky is perfectly clear, but his own fishing boat, his only way home, is also gone. The rope has been untied. It's just drifting away, leaving him completely and utterly stranded.
But John isn't one to just give up. He's a survivor. The second he realizes he's trapped, his instincts kick right in. He finds a toolbox and, with a ton of effort, actually manages to get the yacht's dead engine running. For a second there, it feels like he might just make it out of this.
But that feeling of relief, it doesn't last long. It becomes crystal clear that he is not alone on this boat, and whatever is with him has decided to start playing a very, very cruel game.
The boat, or whatever is controlling it, begins to attack him. First, an unseen force shoves him overboard into the cold water. Then, he gets locked in a tiny bathroom. He's nearly strangled by a rope that comes alive while he's trying to stop the yacht from crashing into a huge cargo ship. Every time he escapes one trap, he falls into another, more terrifying one, finally ending up sealed in a bathroom that is rapidly flooding with water.
It's at this point, trapped and terrified, that he finally breaks down and pleads with whatever is tormenting him. He's yelling, "Please, whoever you are, open the door, I'm not a thief." And that's the moment you know he realizes this isn't some series of freak accidents. Something intelligent and evil is hunting him. And this thing isn't just trying to physically harm him, it's messing with his mind. After nearly drowning in that bathroom, he realizes the flooding water is fresh, drinkable water, a little miracle. But just as he starts to drink it, it suddenly turns into foul, salty seawater. The boat isn't just trying to kill him, it's torturing him, offering him a tiny piece of hope just to rip it away.
Now you gotta give it to John, he is a fighter. He refuses to just be a victim. But every single time he tries to escape, his attempt is shut down in the most systematic and cruel way imaginable.
The guy is unbelievably resourceful. He builds a makeshift raft out of a broken door. He tries to patch a leak in the boat's hull. At one point, he even tries to swim for a distant ship that appears on the horizon, only for it to vanish like a mirage. Every single time, the boat outsmarts him, using the freezing water or another locked door to drag him right back.
And this is when the horrifying truth really sinks in for him. This isn't just bad luck. The boat is alive. It's thinking. It's anticipating his every move. It's proving to him over and over again that he is not in control. He isn't a prisoner who can break out. He's a toy, and he'll only be let go when the boat is done playing with him.
After nearly suffocating in another trap, he finally breaks. He's got nothing left. He just collapses in total surrender. And only then, at the exact moment he gives up, the boat's engine roars to life all by itself. It starts steering toward an island on the horizon. It seems like the game is finally over.
So he thinks his nightmare is finally ending. He's about to be free, but the boat has one last, absolutely devastating twist in store. The end, as it turns out, is really just the beginning.
He scrambles off the boat, so relieved to be on solid ground again. He starts walking towards the small town up ahead. And then this cold, horrifying realization washes over him. This isn't just some random island. This is his home, the exact same port where this whole nightmare started.
It's completely surreal. I mean, it's impossible. His little fishing boat is tied up exactly where he left it. The people on the docks are the same. It's as if the last few days of pure terror never even happened. Time has somehow been completely reset.
And as John just stands there, frozen, trying to process this impossible reality, he looks back out at the water. And he sees it. The mysterious boat, its work with him apparently done, just calmly sailing away. It's heading back out into the open sea, almost as if it's looking for someone new.
So think about that. John was tortured, he was broken, and then he was just returned. His entire ordeal was erased for everyone in the world but him. And the boat? It just continues on its endless predatory voyage. Which leaves us all with one final, chilling question. Who's it going to find next?